Satnam, yogis. Thank you for joining on the mats today. Today is going to be a Kundalini yoga practice. The Kriya for elevation. No experience is necessary. It's a very basic Kriya. Kundalini yoga, we use a lot of breath. Breath is a big part of our practice. And the breath will boost the immune system. It will clarify the mind and drop you into a very grounded and elevated state. If you're new to Kundalini yoga, just know that most of the practice happens with the eyes closed. I will remind you of this. And it's all about going inside. We'll do the postures between 1 and 3 minutes in length. So you'll get into a rhythm. And your rhythm will be with your breath. And we'll use the mantra Satnam. And this mantra means truth is my name. I align with my true identity. So we'll vibrate that sound, the mantra inside as we move and as we breathe this morning. So if you haven't done so already, grab your mat. It might be nice to just grab a cushion or something to elevate yourself on. I just have a blanket here today. And close the eyes. Let's start to bring awareness to the breath. On the inhale, move the breath up the front of your body, all the way up through the crown of your head. And then on the exhale, taking the breath down the back body, all the way down into the ground, into the earth. And we'll do that 2 more times, allowing this breath to bring you into the moment, arriving not just physically, but mentally and spiritually as well. Noticing on the exhale, your shoulders softening, melting away from the ears. And on the inhale, there's a gentle lift in through the heart center, expanding through the diaphragm and the rib cage and opening up through the front body. And with your eyes still closed, go ahead and bring your hands into heart center and just begin to rub your palms together, maintaining the long, deep breath, rubbing the hands together as fast as you can. As fast as you can, building heat and energy. We're stimulating the 72,000 nerve endings in the hands. And then keeping the eyes closed, just play with that energy for a moment. So inhale, pulling your hands apart. And then exhale, press them towards each other. One more time, inhale, pull your hands apart. And exhale, the hands all the way together. We'll press the thumbs to the sternum, elongating the spine, sitting up a little bit taller than you thought you could. And we'll tune in with the mantra Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Means I bow to the divine teacher inside of me, inside of myself. So joining in from home, chanting right from the base of your navel. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Arriving and bowing to the highest self. Inhaling deeply. Exhale completely. We'll inhale to chant. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om deeply and suspend your breath. And now hold your breath, lifting the pelvic floor muscles, squeezing up and in. Draw the navel tightly to your spine. Elongate, reach out through the crown of your head and gaze up and in. And exhale completely. Relax the hands to the knees and just hold as still as you can for a moment, letting the mantras resonate within you. Beautiful. When you're ready, you can open up your eyes and we'll shake out the legs if you like. Just take them out in front. You can massage your knees, give your legs a little bit of a shake, and then we'll come back and sit with the opposite foot out in front. We're going to start the set right away with Kriya for elevation. And this Kriya is a very basic Kriya, and it just helps you ground in all of the bodies, balancing all of the chakras and bringing you into just a really harmonized state of being. Okay? If you are new to Breath of Fire, the set starts with Ego Eradicator. So we'll be using Breath of Fire for about 1.5 minutes. If you've never done Breath of Fire before, or Kapalabhati, you can place one hand on your belly and the other hand just on the knee in a Gyan Mudra. And you can even look down at your belly, just making sure that the belly is actually moving. So the exhale will draw the navel tightly towards the spine. For those of you who have more experience, you can take the fingertips to the pads of the hands and the thumbs will reach up as though you're plugging into the sky, shoulders down and back, and your arms at 60 degrees with no bend at the elbows. So let's close the eyes. The gaze is not just up at the brow, it's all the way up, right up at the crown of your head. And we're gazing up and in. Let's take a deep breath in. And begin. Keep going. The inhale will happen naturally, and on the exhale, you're powerfully expelling any air left inside of you. Keep it going. We've got about 1 minute or so left. Try to keep your arms nice and straight, no bend at the elbows. Here we go. Keep it going. This breath of fire will energize you for the entire day, boosting the immune system and detoxifying the lungs, moving through any stagnation that you have in the diaphragm and stimulating every single muscle in your abdominal wall. If you're new and you're struggling, you can take one hand on your belly and watch the belly move. Here we go, last few moments. Keep it up. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Hold the arms up. Stretch those arms up. Thumbs touch. Holding the breath. Reaching and stretching. Keep the arms up. Exhale. And then one more time. Inhale to reach up. Hold the breath. Stretch. And exhale. Sweep the auric field. Releasing the hands down onto the knees and just hold as still as you possibly can, just for a moment, returning to your natural breath. The stillness between the postures in this practice is a big part of becoming grounded balancing all of the systems and diving deeply into brief states of meditation. Inhaling deeply. Exhale. Beautiful. You can flutter your eyes open, shake out your legs if you need to, and then we'll switch to the opposite foot out in front. The hands will be on the ankles for this next one, and we'll right away start moving into what's called a spinal flex. So it's like a seated cat-cow motion. Good solid grip on your ankles. As you inhale, you're going to lift up your heart, gazing up and in, and then exhale, you're going to lean back and round out your spine, moving the shoulders away from the ears. So inhale, lift the heart, and exhale, rounding back. And then moving with the breath, as best as you can, you're going to keep the chin parallel with the mat. And in this one, we're going to start to use that internal mantra, vibrating the sounds Sat as we inhale and Nam as we exhale. Keeping that rhythm, like a camel ride. Keep it going. This one is great for movement of energy through the pelvis and unlocking the spine. Keep it going. Find your rhythm. Beautiful job. Exaggerate the breath. Take in as much as you can. And maybe as your spine allows, you'll pick up the pace just a little bit faster, a little bit stronger. Go for about another minute together here. Feel like you're unlocking your spine. Last few seconds, see if you can go just a little bit faster. Pick up your pace, move the breath in and out through the nose as strong as you can now. Energize yourself. Good, last few seconds. And now inhale, lift the heart, pull on the ankles, open up, hold the breath, lift up. And exhale, round out, lean back and hold the breath out, lock it out. Inhale, center. And exhale, relax completely, float your hands to the knees and hold as still as you possibly can, just for a few moments. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Good. Please shake out your legs. Massage your knees a little bit. We've got one more posture sitting from cross-legged, so you can also windshield wiper your knees a couple of times side to side. And then our next one is going to be a twist. So sitting back, easy pose. This one can also be done sitting on the heels if it feels easier for you, getting a little bit of a stronger rhythm. So hands are going to be on the shoulders and you're pulling your elbows out wide to the side and your head's going to stay in line with your shoulders. So if your eyes were open, you would see your elbows out of your peripheral vision the entire time. So inhale to your left. And exhale to your right. Here we go. Let's begin together. Inhale left, exhale right. Good. Keep it going. Get your rhythm and your pace. And vibrate the sounds inside of your mind. Sat Nam. I align with my truth. Truth is my identity. And feel like you're unraveling your spine, like a little helicopter taking off. Good. As your spine allows, pick up your pace and move. Move as strong as you can. Keep it going. We're almost there. Last few seconds. Try for a little bit faster, a little bit stronger. Get that helicopter elevating right up off of the ground. Unravel the spine and twist, twist, twist. Good. Keep your arms where they are. Come to center. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath. Squeeze Mobon, root log. Gaze up and in. Exhale, completely release your hands down onto the knees and hold as still as you possibly can. Return to your natural breath. Go inside. Noticing all the very subtle sensations. Inhaling deeply. Exhale completely. Take your legs out in front when you're ready. So this next one is called the life nerve stretch. If you need assistance in this one, if it's too much to have your legs straight, you can take a blanket and roll it up and put it underneath your knees. Okay, and this one, any amount of forward fold is great. Okay, if you feel sensations in your lower back, you've already gone too far. So taking your legs, your hands to your legs anywhere, knees, shins, ankles, or maybe even the big toes. And then as we inhale, we're going to elongate the spine. And as we exhale, we're going to fold forward any amount. Just nice and gentle on this one. Inhaling, lifting up. And exhale, folding. See if you can take a long, deep breath in this one. Keep it going. Inhaling up. And exhale, folding. Vibrating Sat to inhale and Nam to exhale. This is a stretch for the entire back of your body. Pulling the navel tightly towards your spine. And keep moving with your breath. Find your rhythm. Use your mantra. Stay here. Stay in the body. If you have any sensations in your lower back, just know that you've gone too far. So pull back just a little bit or bend your knees. Keep it going. Deepen your posture as your body allows. Keep it going. Draw your navel in a little bit tighter. Use this lock to protect your lower back as you fold. Last few moments here. Inhale, lift up, lift your heart, hold your breath, squeeze Mulban. And then exhale and fold. Melting forward, head drops. And then rolling it all the way up, back into center, just nice and slow. Just pause for a moment. Taking a deep breath in, a deep exhale. When you're ready to join, we'll go for our next posture here. A modification I'll show you right away is just pulling the left foot in and having your knee out. If you have a little bit more flexibility in the knees and your ankles are healthy, you may like to take the leg and tuck it in with your foot at your side. So your foot is parallel with the side of your body. If you feel really great, the full expression of the posture is sitting right up on your heel so that the heel is at the perineum. Okay, I prefer the variation where it's just right beside. Find something that works for you. You can also sit on the edge of a blanket on your right hand side. So we're gonna fold forward any amount, grabbing the shin, the ankle, or the big toe. If you have the big toe, peace fingers wrap around with thumb to the big toenail. And then we're gonna do breath of fire in this modified Maha Mudra. So inhaling deeply, lifting up and lengthening, and then exhale, forward fold, and pumping the belly, breath of fire. Keep it going. Get a nice steady rhythm going. Pulling the navel back as tightly as you can, like you're snapping the belly button back in towards the spine. Good, beautiful. Keep it up. Keep it going. Inhale deeply, suspend the breath. Hold, pull root lock, Mulban, squeeze. And then exhale and release, coming all the way back up to the center. Extend your left leg out, and we'll go right away to the other side, either tucking the foot in beside you, or if you're modifying, just have the sole of the foot to the inner thigh. Here we go. Left hand over that leg, shin, ankle, or maybe the big toe. Thumb pushes to the big toenail. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And then exhale, fold, and breath of fire. Create your rhythm and pull the belly button back. Snap it back. Breath of fire again to energize, to activate the third chakra, your navel point for willpower, self-esteem, your vitality. Let's boost the immune system together here. Good. Keep going and activate. going. Last few seconds. Pump the belly, snap it back. Inhale, hold the breath. Squeeze Mulban, pull root lock. And exhale, and returning to the center, pulling it all the way back up. Extend the right leg out and give it a little bit of a shake. Good. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Feel free to pause an extra moment or two here as you need it. And the next posture that we'll come into together in your own time is a wide-legged life nerve stretch. So opening up your legs any amount, and it really doesn't matter how wide you get your legs. Sitting up on the edge of a block if you need to, or even a rolled up blanket can be quite helpful. And we'll just start with the hands out in front, just getting used to opening up through the hips in this way. Your hands can come out in front if you like. You can close your eyes here. You might even do circles with your pelvis, just shaking out the legs or moving just to get a little bit comfier here. One more deep breath. Exhale completely. Good. And then floating your hands over to the legs. And we're going to be moving side to side in this one. So inhale, center. And then exhale over to one side, any amount. Inhale, center. And exhale over to the other side. So getting just a flow of fluid movement side to side. If you haven't done so already, please close your eyes. And it's like a dance in this one. A really beautiful, fluid, moving, no pressure. There's no pushing and no forcing. Making space in your body so that we can breathe deeply, so that we can open ourselves up, so we can sit and meditate comfortably. Let's move together. Exaggerate your breath as you move side to side. If you feel called to take in some arms in this one as well, please do. Keep it moving. Give yourself an opportunity to go deeper now as your body opens. Creating space takes time. We can put ourselves in a place of vulnerability. It might bring up some emotion or some challenges, and that's okay. Just sit with it and be with it. Let's move just a little bit more side to side. Be like a leaf, very fluid, like you're blowing in the wind. Last few moments. Coming back up into the center, take a deep inhale, hold your breath. As you hold now, lift the pelvic floor muscles, squeeze up and in. And then exhale completely. And you might lean back and just assist the legs back together again. Give it a little bit of a shake. Good. Beautiful job, everyone. Maybe massage your thighs a little bit. And let's take that windshield wiper side to side. Just a little bit of movement for your hips here. Our next posture, we're going to come over onto the belly for cobra pose, or a variation of cobra. So there'll be a few different ways to do this. Some people like to modify right away and come into sphinx pose, which is elbows on the mat. And you're going to squeeze your legs together and push into the tops of your feet as best as you can. So this is probably level 1. If this is still too much for you, you can modify and come down even lower, just having the hands right next to your body, elbows like little grasshopper wings. Okay, so here we go. We're going to take the first minute, just long, deep breathing here. And then the second minute, we're going to do breath of fire, a couple of bhakti breathing. Okay, closing those eyes, rooting down into the elbows, lifting up through the heart, and pulling the head back. Long, deep breath. Feel like someone is gently pushing into the space between your shoulder blades. And you're pulling the navel tightly towards your spine. Inhaling Sat. And exhaling Nam. Know where to get to. Just listening to your breath and staying as active as you possibly can. This is a great posture for extension, opening up through the heart. And then the next section of this posture, the next step is breath of fire. Some of you might like to come up a little bit higher for this one. If you would like to straighten out through the arms and push into your hands, you're welcome to join here or stay where you are. So breath of fire, joining in when you can. Beautiful work. Keep going. Take breaks if you need to, or if it becomes too much, you can always drop back down onto your elbows. We're in the last few seconds here. Try to stick with it. Do the best that you can. You can perfect your posture or maybe come up a little bit higher. Wherever you are, inhale deeply, hold the breath. Exhale, lower down all the way onto your belly. Rest one cheek into the floor or build a little pillow with your hands. Return to your natural breath and just hold as still as you can. Inhaling deeply. And then exhale completely. Take your hands underneath your shoulders and then we'll push back from the knees and come all the way back to sit in easy pose. So coming into the last couple of postures of our Kriya here, just a nice easy shoulder shrug. So your shoulders are gonna come up as you inhale, and then as you exhale, you're going to drop them down and release quite heavily, like you're just letting them melt down. So hands on the knees, inhale, squeeze up. Exhale, let them drop. Keep it going. You're going to exaggerate your breath in this one and really get the energy moving with your breath. You can go as strong as you possibly can in this one. Let's move those shoulders, tensing up, and then releasing the weight of your shoulders, the weight of the earth completely. Let it go. You're melting. Great job. Keep it up. Just a little bit stronger, last few seconds here. Really squeeze up on that inhale, and on the exhale, dropping down. Let your shoulders go nice and heavy. Inhale, squeeze up, hold, pull up, tense, 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 tense. And then exhale, dropping all the way down. Get your shoulders really heavy. Move them as far away from the ears as you can. And very slowly begin with a gentle neck roll. Explore the movement. The breath will become natural. Be gentle with throwing the head back, keeping the back of the neck nice and long. Let your head become so heavy. Go quite slowly in this one and explore any kinks, any tension that you have. And then change directions like you're unwinding. Keeping the heart elevated, the spine long. And then inhale, coming back into the center. Hold the breath, squeeze mole bond, root lock, pulling up and in, navel to the spine. And exhale. Return to your natural breath and hold as still as you possibly can, bringing all of your attention to the throat chakra, the Vishuddhi, the center of your communication, the truth. See if you can visualize a free flow of movement through the throat. And inhaling deeply. Exhale completely. So when you're ready, meeting in Virasana, or hero's pose. We're going to sit up on the heels. If this one is tricky for you, you can sit up on a block or have a bolster between your legs. This is our last posture of the Kriya that we're going to do. So after this, we'll go down for a very brief Shavasana together. This one you may need to modify if you have any injuries with your shoulders, okay? So I'll demonstrate the posture first. You'll lock your index finger, all your fingers, and then just your index finger will stick up. The females, the women, will take the left thumb and cross it over top of the right, and then men will take the right thumb and cross it over the left. The arms will squeeze up behind the ears, and you're going to reach up from the waist up and stretch yourself up and squeeze the pelvic floor muscles, squeeze the navel towards the spine, and chant Sat. And it comes right from the base of the abdomen. So everything lifts up. This is called the Sat Kriya. So Sat. And then on the exhale, we release the pelvic floor muscles. You let your belly hang out and we say Nam. Okay, so Sat. We pull up, we draw up everything from the earth. Everything comes through us all the way out, through up to the ethers, reaching up. And then Nam is the release. So again, Sat Nam means truth is my name. We're going to go for about a minute together. If you're at home and you have the house to yourself, try it, see what happens. If you're in a situation where you can't be so loud, or you have to keep your voice down, or you can do it inside your mind. Okay, so mentally vibrating the sounds Sat Nam. Here we go together. Women is left over right, men is right over left. Stretch the arms up by the ears. If at any point this isn't working for your shoulders, you can drop the hands to the top of your head. If this is still too much for your shoulders, you can modify and have the hands right in front of your heart center. Here we go. Close the eyes. Reach up and stretch up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale halfway. Sat Nam. 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 Inhale deeply. Hold the breath. Reach up, stretch up from the waist, pulling up. Touch the sky. Stay here, exhale. One more time, reach up, inhale. Hold the breath, stretch yourself, squeeze, pull up. And now exhale, sweep the auric field. Descend your arms all the way down to rest onto your thighs. Return to your natural breath. Hold as still as you can and feel the mantras resonating within you. And then when you're ready, come and lay down on your back. And we'll just do a very quick relaxation before we come up for our final meditation. So come and lay down all the way down onto your back, settling in. No hesitation, just coming down right away. Close your eyes. Just a few minutes here. Let your whole body go heavy. Starfish yourself on your mat. Resist the urge to move or to hold yourself up. Let the mantra just wash over you. Stay here, stay in the body, stay in the room. Feel the points of contact of your body to the mat, to the floor. Bathe yourself in this stillness. Begin to deepen your breath once again. Wiggling your toes and your fingers. Maybe swaying the head side to side. And bring your feet together, stretch your arms up overhead, reaching. And hug both knees in towards the chest, tight squeeze. You can rock a little bit side to side if you like. Or you might enjoy a gentle twist here. Just letting your legs fall over to one side. And bring it back to the center. And over to the other side. Inhale back to the center. Squeeze yourself into a little ball. And roll up and down on your spine. We'll come up, meet back and seated for our final meditation. Our final meditation today is going to be also just a very basic meditation that I learned many, many years ago that I'm sure you've probably heard the mantra for it. And it's a beautiful mantra for the full cycle. It's like this completion, this complete round. It's the beginning, the transformation, the change, the death, and then the rebirth. So it's Rama Dasa Sa Se So Hum. Beautiful mantra, and it's each segment means something different, but in the mantra is a completion. It's a full cycle, and it's a beautiful healing mantra that we can do to heal ourselves and also to heal the entire planet. Anything that we want to send it out to. So the mudra is the elbows tucked in at the sides of your body, and your palms are flat, and they're kind of facing outward, so your fingertips are pointing down. Okay, your spine is really long, your heart is lifted, and there's a slight drop of your chin. Your eyes will close, and once again, it's sa ta nama. Wow. Rama dasa sa se so hung. And on the hung, you pull your navel in towards the spine. On the hung, there's a drawing in. Okay, so let's close the eyes and just sit up really tall, prepping ourselves for this meditation. And this meditation, we can send the mantra inwards, which is a great aspect to do also at the beginning. Okay, sending it inwards, and then as we feel the frequency and the shift happening within us, you can begin to send this healing light outwards into maybe communities that need it the most, or someone that you know that needs it more than anyone else. Okay, we'll do it together just for a few minutes, and then we'll sit for just a few seconds in silence and just let it all sink in. Okay, again, if you're sitting at home and you don't have the flexibility of chanting out loud, you can do it in your mind. If you can join us to chanting right from the base of the abdomen, really making that sound come from inside. Okay, it's not about being in tune. Let the mantra just come through you. So Rama dasa sa se so hung. And there's a pull of the navel and the hung. Here we go together. Rama dasa sa se so hung. Last time together. Hold the mudra, inhale deeply, suspend the breath. Squeeze the mulban, the root block. Lift up and elevate the spine. Lift up your heart. And then exhale completely. Keep the mudra. Inhale again. Hold the breath. Squeeze mulban. Lift your heart. Bring all the blessings in towards you. Bless yourself. Feel an auric field all around you. A vibrant light. Elevate yourself. Exhale completely. Hold the mudra. And then last time, inhale deeply, suspend the breath. Hold the breath and now send your blessings out. Send them out to the entire globe, the entire planet, every single living being, every community, every country. Let's bless this planet. Elevate, change the frequency. Exhale completely. And one more time together, deep inhale. Hold the breath, squeeze mulban, and send your blessings, send them out. The healing frequency, the healing vibration of this mantra. And then exhale completely, releasing your hands down onto the knees. Hold as still as you possibly can and let the mantras resonate within you. Return to your natural breath. And inhale deeply. Exhale completely, bringing your hands in at heart center, Anjali Mudra. And gently bow your head, thanking yourself for your practice, for coming to your mat, taking the time, this sacred time to commit to yourself, using the tools that we have, that we know, to keep ourselves centered, grounded, and at peace, to boost our immune system and keep all of our systems aligned and healthy. Take a deep breath in, deep exhale.